Hey, how's it going? So I wanted to show how I collect fonts offline so that anybody can do it. It's really easy. All these fonts are freely available. Google's done a really awesome job. So first off, if you don't already know about it, go to Google Fonts, and you'll find it here. And then here is like a huge collection of fonts. It's really easy to use. You just kind of add them into Picket, and then this is the code right here. So you can link the style sheet, use imports or JavaScripts to load them, and then that's how you would reference it inside your style sheet. So what I want to do though is I don't want to use the font off their server. I actually want to pull it down. All the fonts are open, most of the fonts are actually licensed under OFL, Open Font License, I believe that stands for, or the Apache Font License. So you can find that it's included with it if you download it, and there's a download link right here. And then this is the link to, I don't know what that's the link to, I guess it's CSS. It's the link back to the font. So what I want to do is Railway, which is the one I got here, but I'll just go ahead and do a quick search. Should be able to find it very fast. Here you go. This takes me to a specimen page, statistics, pairings. Well, that's nice. I really haven't explored this too much, and then I get this typecast thing, which seems promising. So if I open that in Google Fonts, what I want is I want all of them. So I'm gonna just go ahead and grab them. Boom, 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 and then that's all fine. I'm gonna hit the download link. They give me a zip file right here. I find this is a pretty convenient way to get it. Apparently I've already downloaded it before, but last time I don't think I grabbed them all. Then again, actually, now that I think about it, I think it includes them all anyway. So what I would do is just go through it for the sake of demonstration. Go to my downloads, and we can see railways that they just gave me. We'll open it up, and there you go. You have them all. And so, oops, I didn't want to do that. What I would do now is copy these into my project, which I have right here. And if I take a look in App Assets, I've added a fonts directory. And you can see I have Railway, and then as you can see, I have them all in there. So this is kind of a bummer because I wanted to show you what I would do. I can do it though. So I would copy them all over here. So let's just pretend like I don't have this. So I'm going to rm rf the fonts directory Railway. Done. So then what I would do is copy that. It was in my downloads folder. And I wanted to copy over Railway. And I believe it was a, let's see what we got here. That guy. And we want to copy them all over, but I actually want to copy the directory. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm inside of Project Press. So I'm going to say, alright, inside of here, copy them into App Assets, Fonts. And that should be fine. That will copy it. It didn't copy because of directory. So I need to tell it I want that recursive copy. And now I can see that it's deleted a whole bunch of fonts, and then a bunch of fonts were moved from Railway to fonts, which is not where I wanted to go. So I want to copy it one more time. This time, do that, and now. Alright, I'm really not doing a very good job here. Yeah. Alright, well, you get the gist. I copied them to the wrong location. Just to kind of finish off what you might want to do is you go to your downloads directory, just here, and then Railway is here. There's a program called Webify, which Google doesn't, for whatever reason, give you the Webify versions. Probably because they want you to use your service, but I don't know. Also, it would load the download if you just want the TTFs. Whatever. If you use this Webify thing, which you can find online by Googling Webify, you can find a Git repo right here. And then there are download links for binaries for the different systems. To use it, you just kind of tell it, okay, I want to do everything TTF. That will give me all of those. You didn't have to, I expanded it in my Z shell, but the star would work just fine. And that will do it. So you run that, and it just webifies everything. Now if I look, I have all those fonts again. I can check those into GitHub or into Git and reference them in the project. The only other thing you're going to need is the font face tags, which Google downloads will generate for you here. And those are something that I do need. So I'm going to grab those guys, copy them. I'm going to go back to my project here. And I have a font faces CSS inside of app assets. And I refresh this. There it is. So you can see I had the 100 already in here, so I'm going to get rid of that. Now I have a 200 through 900. So yeah, it's picking up the font weight, so I can just specify that in the CSS. It'll pick up the right font face. They're all called Railway. So because of where I put it, you know, one thing to keep in mind, you'll probably have to add, oops, didn't mean to do that, application. This guy, I always have a problem finding it, so it's config application, right there. That doesn't look right. This guy, you want to add this line right there. That will just allow it to know that you want things inside the app assets fonts. If you're putting them there, picked up and included in, and served under the asset location, which is what I was just about to do here. So what I've been doing is, you know, I just have to go through and replace all these. A little tedious, and I haven't figured out a great way to do it yet. Just put that in like that, and then copy over that guy to right there. And you kind of maybe just kind of go through and do that for all of them. And this is only going to give you the WAF. So it's not quite as versatile as starting off a Google's network out of the box, because Google is sniffing out the system, the front end system, and then just serving the versions that would work, which is cool. But if you save the file, then you don't have everything you need if you take those things to a different system, which is why I am downloading them and exposing them locally, because I'm able to do that under the license, and I find that it untethers me from the internet. I think that might be regular. Let's take a look here. So I can go back and just see what we have here. Looks like, yeah, here's regular right there. So I'm kind of just guessing at what these values are. But I find it works out alright. Medium, semi-bold, bold, seems like a nice set, and then heavy. It's interesting too that this could probably be bold, but whatever, I don't know how these things work. What is this? Local light, so that's why that one, this guy is shorter. 400 seems to be the normal size. So I'll save that, and now I'm going to undo some of this silliness I did earlier, which was delete all these guys, and then, you know, move this stuff up. So anything that starts with Railway inside of my app fonts directory, I'm just going to blast away because I don't want it there. App fonts, Railway. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Let's take a look. Railway. Cool. So all those guys are just out of here. And that should do that, alright. These web fonts actually need to, those were deleted, so now we're going to do the copy again, this time do it correctly. So I want to copy everything inside of this directory. I really just want to, I want to do a recursive copy, and I should be able to do that right into Railway. That works. And now we have less changes because I didn't delete all the fonts by accident, but I am apparently adding, well, actually I didn't delete this, so I keep the OFL with inside the font directory. You'll see it if app assets, fonts, array, and then OFL. So there it is right there. And of course, you can take a look inside that file to see what you're allowed to do. Neither the font nor any of its individual components in original modified versions may be sold by itself. Cool. So awesome. Just abide by those rules and you'll be set. Let's take a look here. SF record has changed. So that should now give me access to the other font faces, which I didn't have before, but I had the source. So I'm updating my code here, and if the reason why I did this was to get a bolder font, and look at that. Now that I have the bolder font, everything actually looks a lot better. This is what it was looking like, which was sparse, and it was just like, I only had one definition for Huawei, so everything was just kind of difficult to read. This is much better. So I'm happy with that result, and I'm going to go ahead and check in the file since I have a submodule happening here. So what I want to do is just kind of maybe commit disable toggle grid is something that I was doing, and then more style, and add Huawei, if I'm saying it right, font faces, yeah. And then, that's it. So, I hope that helps somebody.